Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am heading up to Tigard. I'm going to go to this fourth annual bash that's being put on by the Addicted group. Looking forward to meeting some people and having a good time.
Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, I don't need to grab one thing all the way down. Done.
Oh, shoot, I did video.
See some fish rolling up behind this juicy rock up here. Cast upstream. If that current's pushing on me, every time I go to jig that rod or move that jig, I'm gonna have to suck up a little bit more line between each beat to catch up with it and to catch up with the current putting the action on the rod. I do so much of the trolling salmon with the 360 flashes on the big water, kind of the early. I've been doing it for the last 4 freaking months. I get a lot of those people that just want to go twitching, they want to go rafting, they want to kind of do the more hands-on stuff.
Turn it over to Jordan.
Yeah, take Clint's red ticket, not his red pill. Hello, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. I think if I had to choose a place to fish, it would be in my drift boat, but by the end of drift boat season, I'm ready to climb in that big boat and actually be able to move around, so. I like my inflatable.
Yeah, I would agree with Jordan. I like the rafts and the drift boats, and the small river stuff is just a lot more fun to me. Cam's bass boat. Cam chose his bass boat. A lot of people, you know, you get mad when you go to the river and you see all these people and you hate the fact that the rivers are becoming pressured, but Cam always likes to talk about it. If we don't have us and all these anglers in here that care about these fish and actually want to fish for them, I hate to break it to you, but we're greatly outnumbered, and there's a lot of people that would rather look at a fish in the river and go, wow, look at that beautiful fish, other than catch it. So the more anglers and the more people we can have involved in the sport, the better we're gonna have a future of these fisheries. So let's give all these young kids in here a huge round of applause. I'm just kind of like the creative guy. I'm like the visionary. I do a lot of the stuff behind the scenes. I come up with video concepts, but a lot of the guys that do a lot of the hard work are these dudes that you see up here. Some of these guys just come because they want to be here and help out. Full of gear, it's stocked to the brim with all sorts of stuff. We also did one of our custom flasher bags and one of our custom plug bags. It's well over a $500 value. Super excited for whoever gets to win this thing. So Clint, let's draw a good number here. Don't screw these people, come on.
My belly.
Yes.
Okay, he's got 3. Oh, immediately got a damn. 4, 0, 9. There it is, right there. Yep, all that whole pack. Congrats, man. Thanks for coming, dude. Sorry, guys.
That's pretty cool.
All right, guys, thanks again for coming. We appreciate you. If you guys want to make the drive, we will be up at Sportco in Fife, Washington next Thursday for a bash. Huge shout out to Fisherman's Marine for having us. Thanks for coming, everyone. We'll see you on the river.
Hey, guys. So I wanted to kind of go over my evening last night, going to that fourth annual bash the Addicted group put on. Just wanted to give you my honest opinion, my feedback. All in all, it was a really, really great night, really great experience, but I wanted to go into some details for you. So I live in Corvallis, so it's a little bit hard for me to get all the way up to Tigard. It's not that far. There's other people that drove like from Baker City. That's a long ways to go. They had it hosted by the Fisherman's Marine and Outdoors store over in Tigard. That store was very great, very accommodating, large space. It was an awesome venue. The first 75 people to get there and get in line was able to get a little bit of free product. And I wound up being, I think, the 74th person in line. So I wound up getting a bag. So I just want to show you guys, if you're ever thinking about going to one of these bashes, I want to show you what they give you, like what I got in my bag anyways. So here's, we got a short bus flasher. It's pretty cool. It's got nice colors and Addicted on that. So I'm gonna just dump this out. We got line keepers made by Addicted. Pretty awesome. You know, if you guys know me and watch my videos, I like to keep my gear really nice and tidy. Little Vibrix rooster tail. I don't know that I'm gonna, maybe I don't know if I'll use this or not. I need to go do some trout fishing, then I can use it. What else do I got? Worms. They have Addicted rubber worms. Little steelhead worms. I've actually hooked fish on this before. I haven't done any steelhead fishing with worms where I've hooked anything, but I actually hooked in a really huge salmon by just doing a little worm drift with a drift rig. So I'm excited for that. Now here's something that I want you guys to check out. So it's, I don't know what it's a little krill gel. So it's a little sample. It's just a small size sample. It's something that just a little scent thing. I think I'm going to give that a try at some point soon. And then we got some stickers. Obviously stickers are kind of fun. Put on your rig. Got a nice big Addicted sticker too. So it's just a nice complimentary gift that they gave out for showing up and being there. Oh, one other thing that was really cool was right off the get-go, we got there and they handed out business cards that says 10% off of anything you buy in the store. And to me, getting some kind of a deal, that's a trigger. It makes me want to buy stuff. So I fully intended on buying stuff and taking a big advantage of that 10% discount. I felt like the more I spent, the more advantage I got. And I usually spend a lot of money anyways on my stuff. So some of the stuff that I got this rod. It's an Okuma SST rod. It's a twitching rod. Yeah, thanks Cameron Black. He kind of helped me, motivated me to change my rod. I bought a rod just so that I could do like drift fishing and spinner fishing, but he helped me to understand better what a fast action rod tip is and how that works and the benefits of that. So this is a fast action rod tip. And then I got a nice reel. This is a 30. It's a C30. I was trying to decide between a 30 and a 40. I went with the smaller one. I think this could be really fun. Kind of light gear, but really fun for hooking and getting into some salmon. And so I got that. The rod was on sale. So they had a really good sale up there. It was normally $100. They had $25 off of it. So the rod came down to $75. The reel was $39. That's super reasonable in my opinion for a good clean reel that works well. Now the fun part. This is the cool stuff. So this whole bag is loaded with a bunch of stuff that let's just show you. Like I said, I bought this thing right at the beginning. You probably saw some pictures. If I do this video right, you'll probably see some pictures of this hat. Had all my guys that I really enjoy watching on the Addicted shows, had them sign it. So that was super cool to meet those guys and get some signatures on a nice hat. During the seminar, when they were kind of going over the techniques and teaching and everything like that, they gave out hats towards the end. If you had questions and you asked good questions, they'd give you a free hat. So it was nice to get an extra hat. They gave out some gift cards too. So they had about $250 worth of gift cards. And it was really nice to be able to get some gift cards because that just made it to where I could use that towards any of my purchases. So all in all, I'd give it a 2 thumbs up. That was really fun. It was the first time I've ever been to Addicted Bash. Definitely not the last time. I really enjoyed it. I don't know that I'm going to drive out of state to go to one, but if I see any more coming up, I'm going to go to them. So one more topic. I know that the salmon season is starting to peter out a little bit. Probably still some fish that can be caught. wanted to, probably one of the highlights of my night last night was to see there was a couple different groups of guys that came up to me and asked me if I was part of the Auto Magic adventure, if I was the guy on YouTube. And it was super fun, super cool to have a couple of different fans come up and say hi to me. So if you ever see me, that made my day. Please, if you notice me around somewhere, if I'm out, even if I'm out at Kmart, I don't care. Come say hi to me. Let me know what your favorite video is. Say in the comments in this video, tell me what your favorite videos are, what you want to see more of. Those fans that I did see, I told them I'd send them these. These are just little skull crackers. Basically, it's just rod keepers that I've made. My wife likes to do craft stuff, so she goes to the Joann Fabrics and buys craft stuff. And while I was there, I found like these bags of these little beads. They're little skull beads. And so I've been making them. I've literally got like a whole bag full of little rod keepers. So my intention, if you guys want something like that, I'll send you each one. All I need you to do is find my email on YouTube and send me your address, name and address, and I'll put them in a little envelope and put a stamp on it. I'll send it to you, no cost, just to say thanks for watching my content. I also have the skull beads in glow in the dark. So if you prefer glow in the dark versus regular, I can make you either kind. So just let me know what you want. My whole intention is to just try to build a good community here where I can share what I know about fishing and allow you guys a chance to enjoy watching my videos and maybe even get the courage or the motivation to get out and go get it yourself. So, I should show you some more cool stuff I got. So while I was there, I bought some of these big old corkies. These suckers here. That's really good to have a real bright something on top of your bobber so that you can see your bobber really easily and make sure that it's fishing correctly. I got a whole, I don't know how many, I think I bought 3 or 4 of these different twitching jigs. Got some spinners. Yeah, I kind of got triggered by all the good deals and everything going on. Got some small bobber dogging bobbers for steelhead coming up. That's going to be coming soon. Some of the bigger ones that I would use for like a salmon drift because they got a little bit heavier gear, heavier line, maybe a little heavier weights. So I got some bigger ones for that. I've never really been much of a Dave's Tangle, or whatever it is, Tangle Freeze, or these P-lines. They're called Dragon Balls. I never really use these much, but you know what? Like they say, when in Rome. So while I was there, I picked these up. I got some heavier ones for 1 ounces and then 1/2 ounces for steelhead. These are probably for salmon. And then I bought a bunch of mustad hooks. One thing that I bought that I'm excited about making, and I'll probably do a video on this coming up here in a little while, sinker molds. So this is a sinker mold for making the little pancake sinkers or little weights. These little size 2, I got 2, 3, and 4 ounce in this mold. And so I can make little lead pancake 2 ounces and 3 ounces for that matter. They're really good for using for like going out surf perch fishing. And I'm going to be doing some more of that coming up pretty soon too. So anyways, I don't know if you can tell. I think I still have my stoke from last night. I literally couldn't stop grinning. Like, I drove from Tigard all the way to Corvallis, and I still had a huge, just major stoke in my mind. Like, I was having so much fun that night, getting to meet a bunch of guys that I really look up to. They're great fishing skills. It was nice to get to see them and meet them and get to talk to them a little bit in person. It's scary when you go and try to meet somebody that you really look up to. I've had it happen where I've gotten there and they turn in, they're not terrible, but they just don't live up to what my mind is of this person. Like, you kind of have this expectation, like, this guy is like Superman, you know? So since I've had that kind of, my bubble's been bursted a few times meeting people that I really admire. I was really nervous last night to meet these guys and to meet the rest of the group. I met Cameron on a fishing trip, but other than that, so it was like, it was super cool. Jordan, like, he's just super down to earth, and you know, Nick and Big Dave, those guys are awesome. So it was really fun to meet them. They are just as cool and genuine in person as you see them on the videos. So if you get a chance, go to the next bash. I think in this video I'm making, Marlon even, oh, by the way, I love Marlon. It was really cool to see and meet Marlon and to see him in action, because he might not be the most showy guy on the videos, but I could tell that he had a super good heart and that he was doing it for the right reasons. He cares about the kids, and he cares about getting you guys out fishing. And it definitely kind of made me feel super freaking awesome to see him in action at his event. And he did an awesome job. You know, he always took, like, whenever there was some prize given out and there was a little kid with a raffle ticket, he made sure to give them a better prize than just the typical, you know, $10 to $30 worth of gear. He'd like give a little girl a $100 fishing pole, that kind of thing. So I was impressed with him. It was really awesome to meet him as well. It's motivating for me. Now that I got all this gear, I was like, I have no excuse. I got some new stuff to try out, new fishing techniques. So I'm really excited. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks again for watching. Please like my videos. Please make comments. I want to see if you guys want some of these little skull crackers. These little skull crackers are awesome. I don't know if I've showed them to you guys before, but basically you break your rod down into the two pieces or whatever, and then you just use something like this. There's a lot of different people that make these things, but you put the two rod tips in together, and then just grab one end and you pull on it, and it just kind of holds the rod tips just like that. So for me, I'm the guy that gets irritated and annoyed when I hear like an hour-long drive to the river or on the way home, and I hear the rods going clickety, clickety, clackety, clickety the whole time because of the bumps. So it's really hard for those rods to make a bunch of noise when they're fastened down nice. So if you want some of these, email me, and then put in the comments of this video that you emailed me. That way I can check and make sure. Sometimes I don't get emails because it might go to a spam folder, but I can check that spam folder. Just let me know who you are, that you sent an email, and I'll find it, and I'll get you some of these. So while supplies last, I got 3 or 4 bags of these things, so I mean I should be set for a long time. But anyway, thanks for watching again. Tight lines, everybody.